So my clock says that it is 4 o'clock, and so it's time to begin. This is Sue, the Soggy Stamper. Rain or shine, it's stamping time, and today is a rainy afternoon. We had about a week and a half of bright, cold, crisp, sunny weather here in the Pacific Northwest. Now it's back to its usual cloudy, rainy time. So it's a good time to be stamping. And my card today is based on this cute card that I got in a swap recently from Ruthie Berkey. She was using the little cute lamb thing. And it's an easy, kind of an easy pop-up one. So let's get started with it. This time I am going to be using the Valentine Kisses dies and stamp set. I think this is so adorable. Bear hugs and kisses, giving you a big smooch, sending lots of love your way to celebrate this special day. And that could be any kind of a special day, birthday, anniversary, whatever. And happy Valentine's Day. So as Valentine's Day is about 2 weeks away now, so it's time to be making Valentines. I kind of love this bear. I think it's adorable. You can even have wings. You can put the wings on the back of this bear. There is a couple of little birds. I should say. There's a honey pot. There's a bouquet of flowers and a little baby teddy bear. Anyway, it's an adorable set. It is photopolymer. All of their stamps now are photopolymer, all the new ones. And I really like that because you can see exactly where you're stamping and where, if you're getting it inked up well. And what I like to do with these, you'll notice that the cover thing is kind of flimsy. So what I have done is put a piece of cardboard on the back so that they stand up nice and firm. They give you something solid. And then before I removed the stamps off here, I inked the whole thing up and closed the cover and made an image here on the inside. It's also on the outside, but on the inside you can kind of look directly to see which stamps you have and which ones, especially with the greeting stamps, which are a little hard to read with the photopolymer. So that's how I take my stamps, how I have set them up. And these are the dies. And I have always taken a magnet sheet and put it on the cardstock that the dies come on. I pull it off the sticky tape, put this down, and then put the dies on it. So this one I added some cardboard because my magnetic sheet's fairly thin, and it was harder to keep the dies on. So I put a piece of cardboard in behind that. Fits into the envelope just nicely. And here are the dies: a heart, the bird, to cut out the birds, and it almost looks like butterflies. And there are the three bears, the honey, a little sign, and the stuff to make the kissing booth. So I put those together to make this card. For the flowers, I used the picnic basket or Easter basket die set and cut the flowers. But since this is going to be for Valentine's Day, I have die cut the hearts. This the heart die. This heart die must be over on my die cutting machine. Anyway, I die cut the hearts, and I'm going to put those along the bottom of my thing. Okay. So there's two parts to this particularly. Two dies. This one die cuts and embosses this part here. And then this one makes the bottom of the stand like that. But I wanted to show, I wanted it to be like it's a stand, not just on the front. So I've cut a second piece out of that die to put on this green part here. Okay, the card base is garden green, and it is 8 3/8 by 4 1/4. And we are going to score it at 3/8. Let me get my scoring machine out here. My paper trimmer. We're going to score at 3/8. Like that. 1 3/8. 1 3/8. 2 7/8. And 3 7/8. Like that. So this 3/8 inch folds up like so. Fold it there, and we fold it there, and we fold it there. So we form a shape like this. And I'll go ahead and score, or burnish rather, these folds. And I'll just use a little bit of multi-purpose glue. You could use any kind of adhesive on this that you would want. And fold it up so that it is nice and square. Come on, square. You know what? If we do it like this, it will be nice and square. Don't have to guess. See? Okay, so I wanted blue background. On this one I used cloud cover, and it's okay. It's a little lighter blue, but I decided I wanted a brighter blue, so I'm using balmy blue. And this piece is 4 by 2 3/4, and it fits right in here to give us a blue background. Okay, now I need some bears, so I have a scrap. Yeah, I have a scrap. Okay, scrap front and center. That scrap has been sitting around here for a long time. And why does it disappear when I'm ready for it? Mysterious. Here's the 2 stamp sets. Honestly, it was here. Well. Now I'm really puzzled. Maybe I got really industrious and I cleaned it up. It's pecan pie. I'll use that pecan pie. And I'm going to use pecan pie ink, and I'm going to stamp the two bears. And oh, I used crumb cake. We're going to have pecan pie bears this time. And I did not do any shading, but I'm going to use a little bit of pecan pie Stampin' Blends. I'm going to give them a little bit of shape because they're not flat. Just kind of lightly. In some spaces, maybe under the arms a little bit. Along there. I don't know. Sometimes it's difficult to do the shading, so at least for me, I know there are those who are quite skilled at that. And originally it looks kind of bad, but as it blends, because it'll migrate a bit. So be it, whatever. And then we'll cut them out with the die. Get this out of the way for a moment. Since there's no magnetic sheet, I'm going to have to use some tape to hold it down. I'm going to put them on like that. And I just bought I have been using blue painter's tape, but I just bought some Post-it tape that I think will work better. Well, to hold them in place, because the blue painter's tape occasionally was sticking too well and kind of tearing the surface. Of it. think I'm gonna love that tape. It is rather squeaky, isn't it? So there are our bears. And I wanted to cut them out before I put together the kissing booth, because I want her to be sitting right there. So I'll put some adhesive on her. And then the second piece of the front of the booth is going to go in front here, like so. But it's a little bit long. It sticks out over the edge of the thing. I'm going to go ahead and put it down first, and then I'm going to trim it with the scissors. Try to get it centered there for her. See how it sticks out? Then I'll just take my scissors, my snips. Cut along that. And this will go on here like so, but first I'm going to put the top part, and I'm going to save the little hearts. Because you notice that it has little hearts on it. Now you notice it kind of curls on my sample here. If you really didn't want it to curl and want it to stand up real good, I would suggest using a double layer of cardstock, or use thick cardstock and then color it brown perhaps. And use the liquid glue on the back side. Just on the tips of that. Oop. Gotta hold it there for a minute. While that's flat, I'll go ahead and put this one on. And line it up so it just meets the one on the other side. And then when you fold it up, see how it works? You have your kissing booth. Okay, yeah, he's so enamored with this. I am going to put him on here. I could pop him up. I think I will with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Just a touch. He is so enthralled. There we go. So a little bit more decorations. Got the hearts to put down. I'm going to put them across there. I also have cut out this garland, which I was going to hang. I was going to hang it down here, but I think I'm going to put it right up there. No, I think I'll put it down below. I should have cut it out with adhesive sheet behind it, because getting enough glue without it going overboard on the back here is going to be a challenge. Oh, come on. Let's be cooperative. Slip under there. Should have put this on first, because he doesn't want to go underneath Mr. Bear. Come on, get under. Forget it. Ah, I've got it glued to my fingers and everything. We're just going to leave it off. I didn't have it on the other one either. Got 5 hearts. I'll start with one in the center. And I'm going to use some more of the Stampin' Dimensionals for a couple of them. Can't waste any of this material. One there. This is from the Christmas Traditions of Christmas Designer Series paper. I thought it would work well for Valentine's Day. There we have ourselves a collection of hearts down there. Now we need the greeting. And I'm going to use the 3-banner punch. It works really well if you have a strip of 3.5 inch by 3/4 inch strip of paper. And this is like 5.5. Doesn't matter how long it is, as long as it's at least 3.5. And my greeting is thought I already had it on. Big hugs and kisses. Giving you big hugs and kisses, and I'm going to use real red ink. Giving you a big smooch. That is what it says. Then you can slide it in, see how it, by doing a narrow strip, you don't get double punches. You don't waste a lot of cardstock. Because it will punch out everything that's under there. They punch all three at the same time. Put that up there with some Stampin' Dimensionals, and we're good to go. No, not quite. I've got these little hearts. It's too bad they aren't in red. I'm going to put them on here. I did 3. Yeah. The easiest way I found was to just put small drops of glue there, and then use my take your pick with the clay end. And pick it up. Oh, come on, turn over there. Put it down. Just like that. Oh, turn around. Don't want the heart upside down. Come on, turn around. Well, for Pete's sake. It's going to be stubborn. See if I can get this one right. Yep, there we go. Now on the back, I didn't cut it for right, but this is 4.5 by 4 1/4. 4.5 by 4 1/4. I'm going to cut a piece of basic white cardstock. That is good. 4 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to get the Happy Valentine's Day stamp. Okay, where did you go? Now these Longo photopolymer stamps, when you pull them off, they might get crooked. Best way to, they might bend. I shouldn't say get crooked, they might bend. Best way to do it is lay it on the paper and then pick it up. And it should be fairly straight, not curved at all. And I like to always stamp before I glue things down, so that if it comes out crooked, and I'm lucky it didn't. Put this on the back. And And you can make your message on the back here. Just like that. Now, our Valentine is complete. Isn't that adorable? Happy. Giving you a big smooch. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching. This is Sue, the Soggy Stamper. I just received my pre-order from the upcoming March online exclusives. Haven't opened the box and looked at them yet, so I'm going to, when I finish here, I'm going to go do that. By the way, this is from the November online exclusives. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can email me, sue@soggystamper.com. My blog is soggystamper.com, and in the upper right-hand corner is a link to take me to my online store, so that if you would like to order this darling set yourself, you can just click on that link and it'll take you to the store. I'm going to put this on my blog. I will write it up, the directions and stuff, and have it on my blog so that you can get measurements and things like that. I will put this up on my YouTube channel this evening, The Soggy Stamper. And thanks for watching. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next Friday. I'll probably have a little bit of a sneak peek of that new product. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.